Mic is on. Do we have volume? Anybody in the chat room? Verify? Yes? Okay. Jim Shovak here. Right now there's a match going on between Felipe Razon from Chicago and Dale Saunders from, I think, Wisconsin. I don't know what the score is, though. Ryan, see the score? No, it's not. What is it? 8-3. Felipe Razon is winning 8-3, apparently. Well, we're finally on. We had some problems setting up, getting everything working, and apparently we're live now. Felipe is, I don't know what he's doing. Playing across table. A little full. And so we are here at the 2010 USBA Tour. This is a B-level tournament, which is for players with less than an 800 grand average. We have a couple players here who are right on the borderline of that. One is one of the players you're watching, Felipe Razon, and Mike Bengals is also playing. So they're probably the two of the favorites here in this tournament. Dale is either last year or the year before. I think it was last year that Dale was the C player rankings champion. He had the most amount of ranking points as a C player. Felipe is going to play around the table or up and down. Played up and down, or else missed the corner, one or the other. The shot he just played is, in some respects, a two-way shot. If he misses the corner, he's got another chance to make. So this is a B tournament. We have 28 players. We have a full field, 4 groups of 7. We're going to playing 20-point games. It's going to be a lot of games and a lot of billiards, so we're going to be here late every night. It's a full schedule. Top 2 from each group go to the finals. We're going to do an 8-player round-robin finals, so the finals are going to be 7 matches in a day and a quarter, so it's going to be a lot of matches altogether. And so with the groups of 7, you have to come in the top 2 based on wins and losses, total points, head-to-head, and then points against. Felipe is going to reverse the rail. And he caught either a little too much ball or just had too much English on it. So now I will do the commentary on the match. I do not have a telestrator, so I will not be drawing lines on the screen to tell you the shots. And a lot of the people that are watching probably already know the shots, so I probably don't have to. But I will try my best to give my commentary and my opinions. I don't know what Dale's going to do. He's going to play a natural. 1, 2, 3. It looks long. Almost got kissed in. Standing behind me is Mercedes Gonzalez, who played a match in the first round against Dan Kolash from Buffalo, and the queen of 3 Cushion Billiards in the United States, which is Mercedes Gonzalez. Defeated Dan Kolash 20-18. She had a nice run of 7. Danny Kolash came back with a nice run of 5, and they were locked at 18, and then Mercedes went 2 and out. So Mercedes is undefeated. She's playing perfect.
I buy you coffee later.
Okay. She's going to buy me a cup of coffee later. I think the coffee's free, though. I got to get my laptop. See what's going on with the chat. Well, that was a nice try. Caught a little bit too much ball. Now Felipe is the white ball, so he's got a choice to go around the table 4 rails, which I think we're going to do. 4 rails around the table, a lot of English. And try to come in just long of the corner, which he's on the right angle. And he got it. Normally on that angle, from what I saw, it looked like he would have made it from the back, but I guess the ball shortened up a little bit on the way to the last rail. This looks good too. The tables these are Olhausen tables. The one you're looking at now is a brand new Olhausen table with 2-inch slate. They made it special just for this tournament. So this is the finest you'll see. Table is playing pretty well. The other 3 tables are also Olhausen tables. I think they have 1-inch slates, and I don't know if they were converted pool tables or not. But all of the tables play pretty well. Oh, you got a kiss at the last second. So the 2010 USPA Tour is continuing. We've had a lot of tour events already this year. I think by the time the year is over, we're going to end up with around like 15 of them, which is like twice the number we usually have, which is kind of nice. This is a nice shot, little on the long side. So Olhausen made this table special for this tournament. We also have Simonis 300 Rapide, brand new on the tables. We're also cleaning the tables with the brand new Simonis X1, which is a cleaning device that Simonis has recently come up with for cleaning the table. It's based on static electricity, where you swipe it back and forth, and the static electricity picks up the dirt and chalk and stuff like that off the table. So we've been doing a combination of using the X1 and using a damp microfiber cloth as well. And the tables have been playing pretty nice. I heard Bill Smith is saying hello. Hi, Bill Smith. How are you? I don't have my computer in front of me for the chat, so I did not realize you were saying anything. But I'm going to hope to set it up so that I could take a look at it. Perfect. Looks like we got a ticky here. This is a ticky shot. I'm going to try not to speak too loud so they don't hear me. Rail first to the red, then 2 more rails out of the corner. Looks like he missed it. Came out too long. That was actually very hard to do. It looked like the first ball was pretty close to that rail, so he must have really thinned it. Dale's going to play off the right side of the red, short angle shot. Just got to be careful to make sure he doesn't knock the red ball into the white, so he can't hit it too thin. He hit it good. Let's see what happens. Looks good. Good shot, Dale. The short angle shot he just played, you'll be amazed at how much you can cut that ball and knock the last object ball out of the way with a bad kiss. I've done it after a few hundred times of getting a kiss like that. I finally pay attention to it and try not to get it anymore. But it just seems like whenever you get that shot and you play that shot, it doesn't look like you're gonna be able to get that kiss. But it's just amazing how much that ball deflects when you're using right-hand English. How much that ball deflects to the left. So it looks like Dale's going to play another short angle, right side of the white. Got to manage the white ball. Should knock it behind the red. Okay. He might have missed he missed the corner, I think. He missed the corner. .20 matches, and the finals will be 25-point matches. Felipe just played a natural, little too long. 13-3 is what I've been told is the score in favor of Felipe Razon from Chicago. So Felipe and Mike Bengals are two of the favorites in this tournament, I would say. Then, of course, there's always other threats like Mercedes Gonzalez, Danny Kolash from Buffalo. Dave Van Lockeren is here from Rhode Island. Watch out. And he left Felipe to the left side of the red ball, right-hand English. Looks short. Ooh. Lower that. On a delay, I guess, huh? Well, one of the benefits of that shot, the way Felipe played it, is that he didn't leave a whole lot. I think Dale's best shot here is a cross-table shot off the right side of the white with a little bit of English, not much. Cross-table, short, 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 long. No, I'm sorry, long, long, short. There you go, that's the shot. Oh. Good try, Dale. Played a good shot. Going to drop it in. Might have overdid it. He overdid it, yep. Those shots are very, 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 very sensitive and difficult. You have to, especially at the soft speed, when you hit them soft like that, they have a tendency to stay very flat. And if you hit them too hard, they'll spin out long with English. So they're very, very difficult. So you have to hit them soft, and you just have to be right on. You try to hit them hard, it's very difficult to manage. Watch out. Yep. You have to be able to control the first object ball in this game too. It's not just about the cue ball. So you have to play pool, control that first object ball to send it to where you want to send it, and then of course you got to manage a cue ball as well. So a lot of similarities to pool, but got a lot more distance to travel with your cue ball, so that's what makes it difficult. Hit that perfect. Beautiful shot. I was going to play a 3-rail bank shot. I think either ball is good here. Oh, too full on the red. If he hit about half a ball on the red, he had the point. And if he hit the yellow, I think he had the point as well. And Dale is looking at the shot, probably not liking it, but his best shot is a natural off the red. You can't tell him. I don't want him to know the shot. Left side of the red ball. Oh, he's yellow? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all messed up. Thought he was the white. Yeah, Dale can play this shot. He can purposely miss the corner and back out. Oh, he decided to play that shot instead and got a kiss. And almost made the shot. Yeah, on that shot, I think I would have hit the ball, the red ball, and purposely missed the lower corner and then backed out, back up to the yellow. Felipe is going to go around the table. Natural. He looks long, and it is. Yes, I understand. I just don't want like them to hear like if I'm
like 2 or 3 words at a time.
very.
The first one called me by surprise.
Yeah. No problem. Dale is going to try to hit the red ball first. 1, 2, 3, natural shot. Good shot. Right on the money. Okay, and now we have an interesting position to say the least. Dale is the yellow, and not a lot of possibilities here. One shot he could play is he could go behind the white with right-hand English and play in the corner 2 rails, and then try to catch the white ball. Probably a full catch, I think, would be better. And then come another 2 or 3 rails. Not sure what he did there. I didn't see much English. 15-5 is the score. Felipe is going to play a rail first to the red. And hopefully, oh man, tough break. We are not going to be, I don't think we're going to be picking and choosing the matches that we're putting on the show table, since our schedule is very full. For the preliminaries, we're just going to be putting first open table, just throwing people on the live stream. Can't always put the best matches on. In the finals it'll be different, but this looks very short. Okay. And Felipe is going to play Probably off the yellow. He could play ball first or rail first, but ball first probably more. But no, he played rail first. Oh, this is very nice. Oh, I thought he had that with the spin. He hit that very nice, very nice. And Dale is in an uncomfortable situation, almost on the rail. I think he should go off the red here. There's a kiss to fight here. Oh, he beat the kiss and made the shot. Very nice. Very good hit. Short angle off the red. 1, 2, 3, and missed it short. So on that particular shot, he missed it short, so he had choices. More speed, more English, more hit, depending on the hit. Oh. +2 shot. Brian should do commentary with me, I think. It's boring by yourself. Okay, looks like Dale's going to play around the table off the red. It's going to have a tendency to go short, so he hit it well. He'll take a little bit of English off. And he backs in. Good shot. Dale's been improving his game. He plays a lot with Gary Ike, also from Wisconsin. They play all the time, and they ended up in the same bracket, of course, even though they didn't want to be.
Travel miles to play the same guy. You play every day.
Steve?
No, he's putting me on.
Is he on? You're on?
I believe I'm on.
All right. If you can hear Brian Half in the chat room, somebody tell. We have Brian Half sitting here with Jim Shovak, and we have 2 people now.
Watching Dale and Philippe play.
So, Brian, what are your thoughts about the players in this tournament? How do you see it?
It's a pretty good field. It's a pretty good mix of levels. That's the nice thing about the B. It's like the middleweights of the fights. You get not a dominant member. Everyone's got a chance. Everyone's got a fighting chance. So there are no easy brackets or easy games. You're going to have to fight the whole way through.
And 20-point matches, anybody could win.
Exactly. It doesn't make it any easier. Anyone has a chance in a 20-point match. But hopefully the better player will prevail, as is generally the case.
You have any people you like in particular?
Philippe, I like. Dan Kolach is a very focused player, and if he can get used to the table, I think he'll be a good threat.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's one of his things, is relaxed table play and tournament play, and he can focus very well, as can Philippe Rizon, who plays almost a nonchalant approach. Looks like he's not even trying or care, but he is very focused player.
Good shot.
I play Philippe weekly, and he's a very hard opponent. He made it to the finals of, was it 2 weeks ago?
2-3 weeks ago, Cushion Billiards.
With Luisa Vega and Pietro Buena and Hugo Patino and quite a few other strong players. Did you make the finals in that?
Well, actually, I got in through the auction, and Felipe got in through the lottery.
That's right.
But we both actually played good in that tournament. Actually, Felipe didn't play his best.
No. He did start off with an 8 against Sonny Cho, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and lost that match.
Yeah. Well, I'm not surprised.
Sonny came back strong,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the 8 didn't stop him or slow him down.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. I think I was beating Sonny 11-1 or 11-2, and I think I lost 25-12. I mean,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
game turned around in a
he-
second.
He's a seasoned tournament player. He's not going to worry about a few points against him.
No, not at all.
Nor will Dale or Philippe. They both played many tournaments.
We also got Dave Van Lockeren in this tournament, who is...
Did he make that? I think he just rubbed it.
did he?
I believe
I
Philippe's
thought
not getting out of the chair. Yes, he did make
I
it.
guess he made it. Okay. Yeah, Dave Van Lockeren also is a seasoned tournament player, and he is, we call him like the bulldog. He's just, when he gets down on that table, he looks like it doesn't matter. He's going to make that point no matter what.
It's like Adrian Vigera. He has the same very concentrated look when he's bent over on a shot.
No. Dave is somebody who can never, another one. You can't count that guy out. You could have a big lead on him, and, you go to sleep for 3 innings, and all of a sudden you lose him. Yeah. So you can't take anybody for granted, that's for sure. Even Bill Johnson. Bill is here. Bill is another seasoned tournament player. Tournament? Oh. Are you the tuner or something? Oh, he's the tuner. Bill Johnson is called the tuner
The big.
for many years. And Bill Johnson came in, 7th place in the Nationals of 2008. He played very well that year.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, he played very strong.
I've gone to Chris's Billiards for over 20 years, and I cannot recall the tournament, but it was in the late 80s or early 90s, and had to be 40 players on the placard. The frame pictures 5 feet by 5 feet, right on the stairwell, and I'd never really looked at it, and then I happened to look at it after the '09 Nationals and saw Bill Johnson's picture on there. Saw Bill Johnson's picture on there.
Really?
Yeah.
What year?
It's got to be late 80s or early 90s.
Really?
But I was like, who's that? And they said, that's Bill Johnson. I said, no way. Because it had been such a time difference. But the whole time, I had played him in '09 for the first time. And the whole time he's sitting there on the wall.
That's amazing.
It's a small world, the billiard community.
Some of these guys have been playing for a long time.
Yes. Tournaments forever.
The ones I could think of offhand, like I said, is Bill Johnson. I don't know how long Felipe's playing. No idea. But, I mean, there's people here that are, playing for 20, 30, 40 years even. We also have Robert Byrne here, by the way. Actually, I'm surprised Robert Byrne is not behind the mic doing commentary here. That's his forte. So we may have him if we're lucky. Maybe we'll get him to get on the microphone.
Well, with this point, Philippe's brought it 19-9. Dale has picked up a few points, but the spread is still a 10-point.
It's 19-9 already?
Yes.
Wow.
If he gets the backup, I believe that's his out.
No?
No.
Wow. Okay, so
Philippe needs one.
it looks like the slide is gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a hard thing for some players to adjust to is, you say you should be able to adjust to a condition, but once it's ingrained in your shot selection and the way you shoot the ball, it's hard to adjust.
A lot of times you understand that the table is playing a little different, a little shorter, but when you're down on the shot, it's like you don't believe it.
Your
You
true
don't accept
identity
it.
comes out. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, regardless of your intent, who
Right.
you are. That's what's great about billiards. It really reveals your personality and your style, and it's just an awesome game for anyone who hasn't played it. It's worth
Ooh.
getting into.
It's a nice effort. Look at this.
I believe that was the only way he could get on that.
Look at this. Oh, boy.
He's left Philippe a big track.
Oh, yeah.
He's just
Natural
gotta-
shot, just got to manage the red.
Yep.
The
Looking
thinner
looking-
the better.
Yeah. The kisses around the third diamond off the third rail.
No, he chose to
Oh,
do
he
it
drove
this
it.
way. Oh, that was...
He drove it and played it short.
And
beat the kiss.
no problem. And that's the game. What was it, 20 to
20 to
9?
9.
20 to 9. Okay, well, that's, Dale had a slow start and then started coming back toward the end.
Yeah.
Good showing. We also had some problems. Felipe driving in from Chicago, and also George Theobald was in another car with Noel Mendoza from Schulacuse.
I warned him. Get here yesterday, but they're stubborn.
Yeah, they ran into some serious problems on the road, and they came a little late. So we were kind enough to not forfeit them
For a nominal fee.
for a nominal fee, for a nominal donation to the USBA.
Yeah.
Well, if there's anybody watching who is not a USBA member, just want to let you guys know that it's not only just about playing in tournaments. The organization,
Promoting billiards in general.
yeah, we're working on a lot of things. It's happening a little at a time. We have some good ideas, but sometimes we have some good ideas and we don't have volunteers who say, "Sure, I'll help you with that," and then so nothing gets done.
Jim, what's this tool that Gary had brought out? Is that the new Simonis?
Yeah, I mentioned it before. This is the Simonis X1.
Now, how does that work in comparison to a vacuum? I mean, is it comparable?
I don't know what you mean by comparable.
I mean, is it as effective?
You mean as effective? Okay, well, I used it yesterday on the table, and it seemed to, clean the table pretty well. I couldn't gauge it. I had no way of gauging,
Sure.
saying, "Oh, look, I picked up this amount," and then with a vacuum, I pick up this amount. I was not able to do that.
Now, how do you clean it? You just wipe it off or knock
Yeah,
the dust off once you're
well,
done?
yeah, I think Gary right now is just like kind of wiping it down. Like he looks like he's just wiping the table down. But I believe, from what I read in the instructions, what he's doing now, he's supposed to go back and forth and build up static electricity.
Static charge.
And that's supposed to be pull up any chalk on the table. So this was donated by Simonis, and
Oh, great.
the cloth on the table obviously is brand new Simonis 300 Rapide, and that is color is Delsa Blue, which seems to be the most popular color for 3 cushion. Available through the USBA, by the way. USBA members get a special discount. On Simonis, we offer Simonis 300 in Delsa Blue and Simonis Green. And we also offer Simonis H60 for pool tables. That's only available in Simonis Green.
What's your preference on a billiard table? The blue? The blue?
what?
You like the blue for the billiard?
Yes, I prefer blue.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a little bit of exclusivity. It separates it from the pool, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, I like the way the balls, you can see the hits there. The ball's a little better on the blue. For me, the green is a little bit much to stare at all day.
Well, most chalk also is blue.
Yeah, correct.
So it kind of
Correct.
gets camouflaged a little bit. And also, we've been using that tool, and we've also been using a damp microfiber cloth on the table, which is a preference for me.
Sit here.
I prefer to use the damp microfiber cloth, not the microfiber mitt, but the microfiber cloth.
A little bit of debate about that.
Well, the reason I like the cloth is, I know this is going to sound very anal, because it is. I take the cloth and I fold it in half, then I fold it in half again.
Sure.
Okay, so
Multiple sides, multiple fresh sides of a cloth.
Right. So I wipe down about 1/8 of the table. Then I use the other side.
Correct.
And then I flip it, and then I flip the whole thing after 4, and so I got 8 fresh sides to clean the table. Yes. That is my analosity. Well, we don't have those answers, right?
I'm asking.
We have to ask Gary Sharp.
Bill Smith donated the book and the DVD.
Yes.
You want to use that for High Run?
Probably, yeah, probably. But in general, it's just gonna, it should just go to the tournament. The high run should just be whatever.
What did you just say?
In other
Isn't he a
words,
perfect
in other words-
politician? Did you understand a word he just frickin' said?
if you get $100, for the thing, I think just goes in the prize fund, and then the high run is whatever we decide, $50, $100, whatever it is. It shouldn't be relevant.
Okay.
That's the way I.
We have it.
We also have Bill Smith's book and DVD has been donated generously by Bill Smith, and we're going to have a little raffle over here for like $5, $5 a head, or for a chance, and all that money goes into the prize fund. And thanks to Bill Smith for that. Mr. Three Cushion. And do you know his website address, by the way?
No, I don't. But anytime you get you come up on a USBA site, you'll have a link to his website. I believe so. Or any tournament that's been live streamed, you'll always see a link for his website.
Okay, I'm not sure where it is.
'Cause anytime I've seen it is when I've gone to the USBA and looked at a specific tournament, and then there was always a link to his website.
Yeah, the last couple tournaments.
Yeah.
Last couple tournament links, I have his site there. But I should probably put that up on somewhere in there, like under USBA sponsors or other billiard websites. So, Bill, remind me about that. When you get a chance, send me an email. When I get home, when I get a chance, I'll put it up there for you. Noel Mendoza, also from Shula Cues, has given a cue to the room, which will be raffled off by the room.
And he's in this tournament, isn't he?
Yes, Noel Mendoza is actually playing in this tournament. I've never seen him play before, so I don't even know. He could be a closet A player. We don't even know. You know what I mean? I've never seen the guy with a cue in his hand. Even. Well, besides selling them.
Right, or building them.
Right, yeah.
I think he's had a cue in his hand more than we have.
He could be a closet A player.
But he had just had a Verhoeven put in his house for any of his customers to utilize after a building of a cue or to test something out. He's got one in his home now, so he can practice. But he's a new player.
Which table? Am I on the show table?
Jim Shovak's leaving us. He's got a game.
Go.
We're going to stand by for a few moments until the game gets started.
Who has his number? Ruben's number?
Felipe might. Jim, who are you playing? De La Rosa? On the TV table. Right now, Jim Shovak's ready to play. We're still waiting for Ruben De La Rosa to show up. With the time change between Chicago and Michigan, there's been a few incidences of people being a little bit late for their matches. So we're going to see how it develops. I don't have it on. Gary does. Gary's got his. You got one in your pocket. We got George Theobald just showed up. He'll be sitting here next to me watching the match with Jefe and De La Rosa when it gets started. You just got into town?
Oh my, yes.
You got us.
Into the
You just drove in.
just drove in from Chicago.
Did you come up with Philippe?
No, I came up with Noel Mendoza
And Ray Delgado.
and Ray Delgado.
Philippe was a little bit late. Here we have Jim Shovak warming up on the table, waiting for Ruben to show. Ruben De La Rosa. He's got, I believe it's 15 minutes after his game time to show up, or he forfeits his match.
Is Ruben just driving in from Chicago?
No, he was here last night practicing. Not too late either, so he should be well rested. Some of us were here till 11 o'clock or whatever. We'd gotten here late in the evening and needed time to adjust to the tables.